Hi everybody, it's Ann and welcome back to the Blog Spot. Now today we're going to talk about Evelyn Lozada, OG, and Chad, Evelyn's ex-husband. And this came on December 11th and it came from Celebrity Insider. Okay, here we go. Evelyn Lozada is a saved woman determined not to let the devil prevail. She took to social media to share a message to fans after being slammed by Basketball Wives co-star OG. I'm not even going to try to pronounce OG's last name. And I think Evelyn's talking about the interview that OG did with the morning show. It was either on December the 3rd or December the 5th. Okay, let's continue. The mother of two recently got baptized after reflecting on her life. She made a promise to herself to abstain from sex until marriage and wants to change the way she is portrayed on the show. The last installment was a rough one for Evelyn Lozada, who was accused of being colorist alongside Shaunie O'Neal. She was also in multiple fights with cast members that almost turned physical. Recently, OG spoke to a radio station about Evelyn's use of the N-word and the sudden claim that she identifies as Afro-Latina. OG says, "I think it's convenient you had 8 years, 9 years, you've been on the show to talk about that. You never once mentioned Afro-anything, but now because you're being pointed out as what you are showing and what I'm observing is a problem. In Costa Rica during that banter, I said you're not black. Her saying, I don't want to be black. I said, yes, you do. I also said, you can stuff as much black boop in your pee all you want. It still doesn't make you black. I don't want to be black." Because the narrative was already addressed that ish OG just called me out on a very racially charged subject, a very racially charged debate. If we show this is going to light the world on fire. Evelyn is trying not to let the recent talk or the fallout from the show get to her. Evelyn Lozada will launch a YouTube docuseries, and this is from Celebrity Insider, and it came out on December 13th. Evelyn Lozada has a lot of work to do to build a better representation for herself after a rough season on Basketball Wives. The celebrity star has a partnership with Shoe Dazzle and will be launching her own docuseries where viewers will get to walk a mile in her shoes. The videos will take fans into the life of the mother of two, starting with where she grew up. The Blast exclusively released a clip from Living Lozada Uncut where she explains the content is a sneak peek into my life all the way back to Castle Hill. Let's take a walk back to my old stomping grounds, the Boogie Down Bronx. I am Evelyn Lozada, raw and uncut. Starting on December 16th and 5 Fridays after that, the 6-part series will show another side to the VH1 personality. Now we're going to talk about Chad, Evelyn's ex-husband, and he reflects on the incident that ended their 2-month marriage. And this came out on December 11th. Now we all know that Chad headbutted Evelyn. Chad Johnson was arrested for domestic battery and was later released from the Miami Dolphins. Evelyn Lozada filed for divorce 3 days later. Johnson and Lozada's divorce was finalized a month later. Chad avoided jail time but was placed on a year of probation. He failed to meet the requirements of his probation by completing the batterer's intervention program that he was assigned. The incident would mark Chad Johnson's final season in the NFL, and he and Evelyn Lozada moved on to different relationships. Though Johnson never played professional football again, he spent his time away from the league rebuilding his personal life and appears to be doing well. Chad Johnson recently reflected on the incident with his ex-wife by responding to a fan on Twitter. Known for his sense of humor, a fan asked him how he maintained such a positive attitude. And he said, "Sis, I lost my temper for 3 seconds years ago, and it cost me a lifetime's worth of work in less than 24 hours. He replied, "It's really easy to be positive now after getting it all back." Getting it all back is exactly what Chad Johnson is doing today. Earlier this year, he announced he was getting into another sport, soccer. He also is co-host of a popular podcast, the Ocho Cinco and Dukes podcast. Besides sports and radio, Johnson is a proud father of 7. Okay, that's going to do it for me. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Please like the video, share the video, post your comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.